Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another DC News episode, the show where I talk any type of news, Atlas, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, SEGA, and all that sweet JRPG stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe, quick notification bell as well to get notified every single time that I upload, and a quick like if you enjoyed the video. But for today, we have three very interesting topics to talk about, a very important update that I have to give to you guys in terms of Shin Megami Tensei V. Shin Megami Tensei V also got its first review score ever given by Famitsu, which had the advantage to be able to post the review score before everyone else, and it's looking really good. And a upcoming SEGA and Microsoft collaboration that will also be able to clarify, because there's been a lot of interesting talks online, so I want to make this clear for you guys out there. So let's start with the review score for Shin Megami Tensei V. So the first review score was given by Famitsu. So Famitsu is possibly the biggest outlet in Japan for gaming. I'm pretty sure it's the largest outlet in Japan. Now in the West, obviously, Game Informer is the firm that got the advantage to talk about Shin Megami Tensei V and do previews and all that stuff. Well, in Japan, it was Famitsu. SMT V has been featured in Famitsu multiple times on multiple issues. And in terms of their reviews, the way that Famitsu works is they work on a 4 reviewers basis. So they ask 4 of their gaming journalists, 4 of their reviewers to play and complete a certain game, and then to give it a score out of 10. And then we finally get a grade out of 40, being the average of the 4 reviewers, the grade that they gave it out of 10. Now the 4 reviewers at Famitsu for Shin Megami Tensei V gave the game the exact same score, being a 9 out of 10, which is freaking good. So the score that we have is a 36 out of 40, which is extremely good for this type of game. Now, of course, Famitsu, they did some strange reviews in the past. Yes, Sonic Forces has a 35 in terms of Famitsu, so SMT V is 1 point over that, but I think this is an exception, and I think 36 out of 40 is looking really good for SMT V. Reviews are dropping next week for the game. The game is also dropping next week. I'm sure everyone's excited for that. I know I am. Reviews are coming out as well, so we'll be looking forward to that, and I'll definitely be covering the reviews as well on the channel. But in terms of the important update for Shin Megami Tensei V, I posted it on my community page as soon as I noticed, but I want to let you guys know that apparently SMT V is leaking. So I'm not a professional, I'm not an hacker, I'm not an emulator, all that stuff, so I don't know if it's the ROM that leaked or if it's something else, but I want to let you guys know because apparently it's leaking. I've seen some people claiming that they are playing the game, they're not supposed to. I've seen people posting the complete soundtrack on YouTube as well. Don't worry, with my channel, you're not going to get any type of spoilers for SMT V. I am planning on streaming the DLCs once the game is out, the Fiends DLCs, all that stuff, the side quest that there is, all that stuff. So that's going to be happening, and that is obviously spoilers. My videos, my live streams that are going to be spoilerish, it's gonna be clear in the title and in the thumbnail, so you won't be spoiled by a thumbnail or by a live stream if you jump into my content. But I still want to let you guys know to be careful if you want to be spoilers free. Make sure that you stay away from YouTube comment sections, that you stay away from Twitter, that you stay away from Discord if you need to. In my server, we have active moderators who are going to be moderating the chat for that. We're not tolerating any type of spoilers for SMT V. So again, still be careful. That's my cue for you guys. I don't know if the game really is out there. I know it is for reviewers and journalists, but I don't know if it is for hackers, emulators and stuff. So be careful. Soundtrack's out there, maybe more. Just stay careful. And in terms of our final topic, this is the topic that I really wanted to clarify. Microsoft cross SEGA collaboration. Now, this has been in the talks for years at this point. Will Microsoft acquire SEGA? Microsoft wants to acquire Japanese developers and publishers to expand their horizon, to start selling systems in Japan, basically. And there was a recent confirmation that SEGA and Microsoft are going to be working together in the future, but it's not what you think. SEGA was not bought, was not acquired by Microsoft. Far from it, so calm down. It is a very small comparison. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did cover the financial reports in 2020 for SEGA, and in the SEGA Sammy Investors Report, there was one slide in the presentation where they said they are working on a super game. And it was really strange. No one knew what that was. What is a super game? What does that mean? Well, now we know. This super game is actually a game focused on using online features from the Azure servers provided by Microsoft. That's it. Nothing more. So it's basically just some type of collaboration between Sega and Microsoft, where Sega will develop some games that will be using Microsoft's Azure server, games that will be focused on online stuff. So nothing too major. It's not any type of acquisition or any type of exclusive that Sega will develop for Xbox. It's not even a Sega and Xbox collaboration. It's a Sega and Microsoft collaboration, meaning that that super game that they're working on using those servers may be on PlayStation, maybe on PC and Switch and Xbox. It is really not that big of a deal, so I suggest you guys inform yourselves before saying on Twitter that they acquired the studio, because I did say that. But if you're watching my content, I assume that you're doing a little bit of research online with those things. So I wanted to clear out this situation for you guys. I'll be keeping a close eye on this super game. It feels so strange to say that, goddamn. And I'm going to be covering it on the channel once we have more information on what that super game is. It may be the best thing ever, but it may be just a mobile game using cloud servers and stuff like that. It may be some type of live service game. So don't get your expectations too up. Don't be a dumbass with actual expectations. But we'll absolutely be covering that on the channel. So thank you all for watching this quick news episode. Good topics that I wanted to cover. Again, a like if you enjoyed the video really helps. Subscribe if you're new, and if you want to stay up to date on any type of content, Atlas, Sega, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, you are at the right place. Ring that notification bell, and please be careful with spoiler. And I hope you guys enjoy Shin Megami Tensei V once it comes out next week. I know I will. I'll see you next time.